This is another ill-advised cooking video that people actually asked for. They saw the kimchi video and said to themselves, we need another one. We need more vegan Korean cooking. I don't know. I know as much as you do. Anyway, I outfitted myself this time. We went deluxe. Look, I got one of those ramen pot situations. I got one of those gas stoves. I got all the ingredients, and today we're gonna make what Twitter told me they wanted me to make for them, which is vegan tteokkbokki. So tteokkbokki is like a super famous street food in Korea, and it seems like it's the sort of thing that would be vegan, except that it's filled with anchovy broth and fish cakes, but otherwise it's just rice cakes in sweet spicy sauce, and it's delicious. So today we are gonna make it. This is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need tteokkbokki. They come in a variety of types. This is pure rice. Some of them have wheat in them, so if you're gluten-free, go for the pure rice ones. Sometimes they come not frozen. These ones work from the Korean market, but sometimes Chinese stores have just dried ones. And yeah, I also found a recipe online where you can make them yourself if you're not lazy like I am, and I have linked that down below. You're also gonna need some garlic, some ginger, either sugar or some sort of sweet, corn syrup or something. This is actually Korean, cooking syrup. Sesame oil. You need a bouillon cube. You need some hot pepper powder, my dwindling supplies of hot pepper powder. And then finally, this is the most important part. You need some kelp, or as this is called, cut sea tangle. It's seaweed. It's very similar. And you're also going to need some soy sauce, because I forgot about the soy sauce. It's over here. We got ginger, we got everything. I also like to add, this is all you really need to make it, but I'm also going to be adding some green onions, mushrooms, carrots, and some tofu puffs, because this is going to be a full meal. And while I am pro carbs on carbs on carbs, eat some vegetables. I also, to season it, I have some seaweed snack and some scorched rice snack, which is, I'm addicted to it. It doesn't really taste like anything, but it has a nice little crunch. So anyway, let's get started. The first thing that I'm going to do is cut up my vegetables for, later use. So we've got 4 green onions. We've got these fantastic rainbow carrot situations. I got 2 yellow carrots, a light orange carrot, and then a regular dark orange carrot, and the mushrooms. Okay, so, rewind. So now we've got our vegetables pretty much cut up. We have them all here, looking good. They're gonna be in here eventually. We're now going to start making the broth. So first up, we need water. So in this pan, I'm filling it about halfway. Turn on the stove. And we're on. All right. So we bring that to a boil. And we're going to add in some of this seaweed. Just put like a generous handful. So this is basically going to replace sort of the anchovy situation. So we need that. So we're going to bring that to a boil and then let it boil until, for like 5 minutes or so. Once it's boiling. And just like let the goodness of the seaweed just seep its delicious taste into this liquid. So now that it's at a boil, we can turn, oops, that's really hot. We can turn down the heat to like minimum and just let it simmer for a little while. And then we wait. So the water will like turn like sort of a light caramel color, you know how it is. I turned it down too far, now it is no longer simmering. So while this is happening, I'm going to take my bouillon cube and cut it in half, because I don't actually need the full bouillon cube, I just need a little bit. And then, since these like take forever to like, dissolve, I'm just gonna cut it into little pieces. The bouillon cube is not like strictly necessary, but it'll make it taste, a little bit better. I'm like allergic. Normally I would put like a little bit, if this was like non-gluten-free, I would put in a little bit of like ramen seasoning, but your girl can't do that. So we're gonna do this instead. Okay. You can just toss that in. Oh, it smells really good already. At this moment, I would like to once again thank Ada for the use of her kitchen, since mine is ugly and hers is cute. So, we'd be in thankful hours now. She also did not argue when I put a camp stove on her counter and was like, yeah, we're just gonna like light an open flame in the middle of your counter. He's totally cool with that. That's just how we work. Okay, so this has been like simmering for a while, so we're going to fish out these. We don't eat these. These just flavor, add a little.
We don't eat them?
We don't eat them. We don't eat them. Like, you can, but like for the sake of this recipe, we don't, because they're just adding a nice taste of the ocean, as it were.
Gotcha.
Okay, so now, step of the next. We are going to add in the pepper powder. So, as to how much pepper powder you want to add in, it really depends on how much you hate your taste buds. Do you like them like real spicy or like not spicy? Since I'm making this for my husband to eat and he is a spice fiend, I put 3 heaping tablespoons into this tiny ass little pot. So you just start stirring that in. Then to give it a little bit of seasoning, you add a little bit of soy sauce, just, not a huge amount, probably about half a tablespoon. And then we're going to add in some garlic. I'm going to rinse off the spoon real quick. And add in some garlic, and we're also going to, that was pointless, this doesn't fit it. We're going to add in some garlic. And then we're also going to add in ginger, which I didn't cut yet. I know that some people watching this are going to be horrified and being like, that's not authentic! What are you doing? I just have a little message about that. The quest for authenticity in cooking is a fool's errand because recipes evolve over the years and are, even in the countries where they originated, are wholly dependent on what is in season, what family member, like different families have different recipes. So it's a trap to prevent people from trying to try new flavors. So just go out and make it, you know? Just chill, relax. So next we is gonna add in the sweetener. So yet again, it like, you know, you do you, boo-boo. Like, how sweet do you like it?
That's probably sweet enough.
Probably sweet enough? Well, I'll taste it and I'll tell you if it's sweet enough. Let's see. So that was like 4 tablespoons.
So that red pepper powder.
Not sweet enough.
We were watching an episode the other day of one of their shows where there were these 3 guys and they were just heaping loads and loads of spice into the hot soup.
It was my little old boy. Alright, so then we just let that sort of like do its thing. But while it's doing its thing, we're going to add in most of the green onions. Save a few of them for garnish purposes. So we like a pretty plate. We're going to put in the carrots. They need to cook. I'm going to put in the mushrooms. As I said, like, these are totally optional, but like, if you're making it a meal, like, put some, you know, eat some veggies. You know, just eat some veggies. So now that that's been doing its thing, it's time to add in the tteokkbokki. So this brand, or Korean market, recently opened in my town. So these are really great. But if you buy this, the Jonga brand, be warned that they do have a like do not eat packet in them. And I accidentally, the first time I used this brand, accidentally put it in the sauce. Don't do that. I didn't tell you I did that, honey.
No, you didn't.
I took it out as soon as I saw it. So you're gonna add those in and continue your quest to boil the hell out of it. And then while that's a boiling, we's gonna cut up some of the tofu. So now that it's been simmering and it's getting pretty much nice and done here, we're gonna serve it. So these tteokkbokks did crack, but that's because I forgot to, they were like out of the freezer for a while before I put them in, and so they started, you know, but they're still completely edible, so don't at me. So now, let me turn off the stove. Now that this is all done, it is time, 1 second, whoop, I'm gonna start that again. So now that this is all ready to go, it's time to garnish it. I'm gonna make the bowl a little prettier. It's time to garnish it and serve it. So, the first thing I'm gonna use are seaweed snacks, which you can just use regular nori, but these taste better. So I'm just gonna add a few of them here. Very nice. I use the unknown brand. I don't read Hangul, unfortunately. We have some beautiful green onions that we left over. Finally, this is completely optional, but for a little bit of texture, I like to put in some scorched rice snack. Finally, pickled radish. We're okay. And there we have it. Some beautiful tteokkbokki. Vegan, gluten-free. So, now that we have successfully made this, it's time for a taste tester to come test it. Welcome to the video, my husband and the T-list husband, Briggsy. Briggsy, hello, welcome.
Hello.
Briggsy.
Hello.
Okay. Here.
Doing this because I'm a common chopsticks.
How is it?
Scale of approval.
Oh girl, that is delicious.
Is it super spicy?
It's pretty spicy. Delicious. So anyway, with that seal of approval from both me and the man who loves me and won't say it's bad even if someone threatened him because he's very kind to me. But it is actually delicious. This is vegan, gluten-free tteokkbokki with some veggies, you know, make it a little healthier. I've put basically the recipe down below in the description, and I put out a new video every Monday. Next week will be another KSMR video. So, and that, you know, we do a lot of fun stuff around here. So I hope that you enjoyed this. Feel free to like and subscribe and share with someone who really wants to try cooking something new tonight. All right, have a good night. Bye.